大谷選手が放った144メートルの30号特大ホームラン。各コメンテーターからも驚きの声が上がっています。リッチアイゼンショーでもこのホームランが取り上げられ話題になっており、来年は投げるべきなのか打者に専念させるべきなのか議論されていました。
I know when Shohei Ohtani's done something good is when Rich Eisenshow, coordinating producer of all things digital, Sean Mitchell, texts us. He's the biggest diehard Southern California sports fan I know. Right? Name me somebody else you've met in this town who cares as much about sports than this guy.
He's Dodgers, Chargers, UCLA.
Okay.
Diehard.
So, we're texting each other about our plane travels and problems last night. Hey, I don't know if we're going to be there for the show. And he's just like,
shout out Hoskins.
And then all of a sudden he hops into the text chain when you're like, I might not make it. And I'm like, my plane is delayed. And Hoskins is like, I might not make it. And by the way, he didn't. He just landed. We got a few minutes left in the show. And Sean Mitchell chimes in with, hey, if you got a window seat, you might have a good look at Ohtani's home run. Yeah. And I'm like, yeah, all right. And I got the Wi-Fi on the plane, and I'm like, Susie's sitting in the window seat. I'm like, would you mind raising that?
Just looking for a little white.
Raising the window just to look for that white orb that might be the moon in New York City.
Yeah. He crushed.
Oh my gosh, that night of Dodgers Angels that I took Cooper before he went to camp, and Ohtani left the yard. It was one of you just hear it. The ball sounds different.
And we talked about Rob Lowe. It sounds different. His home run balls.
This ball left the stadium.
473 feet.
Is he underpaid?
Well, here's the thing.
He should never pitch ever again.
That's where I want to go here. Because this is what I thought of. TJ, what do I like more than being right? Not much, right?
Making money.
No. I just like being right.
You like being right.
As much as I like being right, you know what upsets me?
When I'm right.
When he's right. And I just knew it. That when Ohtani's home run left the yard on ESPN, by the way, a great time to do it.
Great call by Ravitch.
Okay.
It was great.
Left the frigging yard. I guess did it hit the roof of the pavilion?
No, it went like through it. And then into the parking lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who got that ball?
It hit the cart path.
Somebody walking outside. Some random guy.
Somebody, by the way, by the Shake Shack. There's a Shake Shack in center field.
Oh, there is?
Yeah.
Random
might be
outside.
There. You're about to order a double, and then a home run hits you in the noggin.
Fries with cheese.
Oh my gosh. But I thought to myself, here it comes again. Here comes again. He's better hitting when not pitching.
All of the stats.
But what makes him that much more special is when he's going to hit like this next year, and he's going to pitch like Garrett Cole.
He's not going to be as good at pitching.
Okay.
Or he's not going to be as good at hitting. If he's pitching, he's not going to be good.
Why?
Focus on one.
Why?
Rich,
Why can't he just be...
Bring it back to Mike Florio and exporting. Why import and export when you can just focus on one?
But why can't he be getting better at hitting? Why can't he just be he's still getting better? Why? Oh, because he's not pitching every fifth day. He can now leave the yard easier. I won't buy it. And certainly if I bought him as a Dodger front office executive for a $700 million contract, and I'm going to start paying him annual payments of $50 million a year when he's no longer playing for me, I'm going to get my money's worth when he still can do it and put him on the mound every fifth day until he just says, I can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
That simple.
Well, what if in a few months he says, I don't want to pitch anymore?
Is he practicing?
I don't think he can. I don't think he can throw yet.
He can throw.
By the way, what a great question to ask Dave Roberts. When's Ohtani going to start throwing? So of course Sean Mitchell's like, hey, you want me to put a board together of the home runs with the longest home runs of the year?
Feels like he had already done that when he asked.
He's really into it. He's really into the subject matter, and this made me feel better. By the way, feats of strength. That's the number of feet.
Oh, that's funny.
Well done. Smith can do it. Can turn a phrase. There is Jorge Soler. with an even longer home run in Coors Field last night. But that's
Those two don't count.
That's a thin Rocky
Coors
Mountain.
Field, 1 and 2, see ya.
Those two don't
By the
count.
way, the fact that Otani hit a home run only 3 feet longer in altitude than the one that he hit last night is insane. By the way,
And that one at Coors Field was
the one that
such a
Judge
bomb.
hit in Yankee Stadium was huge. And look who also hit 1,473.
Oh, he still plays?
Mike Trout still plays baseball.
Forgot about-
So those are the longest home runs in Major League Baseball this year.
Amazing.
Dodger front office executive. That guy is pitching the
Are you
minute
worried about
he can.
not getting an ROI on your money? Like, what do
Correct.
you mean?
Yes.
The stadium is full. Everything that has his name
Not
on
as
it
full-
is
not as full.
not as full as what it could be. They're going to add more seats.
No, it's not. It's not completely capacity. It would be if he pitches, or you're giving away a bobblehead. Wasn't total capacity the night that he hit one against the Angels?
Oh, sorry. It's only sold out
Excuse
last
me.
night because the Red Sox are in town.
Maybe. You can make it about yourself a little bit.
I mean, never pitch again.
Absurd. $700 million contract. He's pitching,
He's going to hit 700 home runs.
and maybe win 300 games too, and be the greatest player ever. Oh, he won't win 300 games. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
Winning a Cy Young and an MVP in the same year, and not just because you win the MVP for pitching. That guy can do it. And if I'm a Dodger front office executive, I want to see it, because I'm paying for it 20 years from now. That's for sure.
Paying for 800-foot home runs.
I'm paying for it. I want to see it. And I knew he would say what he's saying right now.
Of course.
As I was in altitude last night, looking for Otani's baseball through
Did you
Susie's
see it?
window. Unbelievable.
自身が持っていたクアーズフィールドでの今季最長記録は残念ながらソレア選手に抜かれてしまいましたが、トップ5に日本が入り、クアーズフィールドを除けばジャッジ選手とトラウト選手に並ぶ今季最長となりました。こういう驚異的なバッティングを見るたびに来年以降の二刀流の議論が必ず出ますね。リッチさんがおっしゃっている通りサイヤングと MVP を取るようなことを期待してしまいます。これからも楽しみな話題です。